Let's quit beating around the bush and let's hop right to it because I don't want to waste any more of this man's time. He's calling in live from his training session, ladies and gentlemen. Coming off a big dub back on October 28th against Tavon Boone. I think I'm saying his name right. It doesn't matter. This guy beat him anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Western New York MMA, Anthony Mixon. What's up, man?
Yeah.
He's got the glove. Hey,
Wrapped up.
what's up, dude?
There
How
we
we
go.
feeling?
Bro, I feel immaculate after a win like that. Ways can't describe it.
It's just all action, baby. Yeah, so last time we had you on for a pre-recorded interview, just from your first fight. A lot has changed since then. Obviously, didn't get the result you wanted in that first one, but this second one, yeah, it was a no-doubter, unanimous decision. How you doing? Keep it moving. What was your thoughts going into that fight? Well, pretty much, what was the game plan?
Man, I think the game plan went out the window as soon as I got punched. So I can't really tell you what my game plan was.
What did Mike Tyson say? You got to plan until you get punched in the mouth or some shit, and I guess that's what happened there.
Exactly. But I kind of just, I was just going with the flow. Anything that I seen open, I took the shot. You can rewatch the fight on YouTube, and you see I was taking a lot of leg kicks to him. That's just something I seen that was open.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't a part of the game plan by no means, but if it's open, I'm one to take an open shot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I was listening to the commentary during the fight too. They're like, "Oh, Mixon, he must have had this in the game plan. He get taking every shot he got open." And yeah, those leg kicks. I mean, it definitely wore him down a little bit. He wasn't too happy after the first takedown. You kind of stepped over him, but you got to do what you got to do. He wasn't too happy about that one.
No, he was. I don't think he was too happy. Honestly, at the time, I didn't even know. I don't know why I did it, Tank. but it was a kind of a cool moment. Hopefully, they got a cool little picture off of it. Maybe I was like AI. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to, man. But yeah, I think that's what really set the tone during that fight. That's when the momentum really shifted, went the distance. So going into the decision, the commentator was like, "Oh, Mixon is celebrating. He's celebrating like he won this thing." Did you know right there and then, like, yeah, this shit was over and done with? Or
So again, I don't know why I did that little dancey dance of mine, but it was like a heat in the moment thing, and I see one of my boys out in the crowd, so I wanted to give you guys a little show.
True showman.
I would say if I thought I won the fight, I would say yes, but there is a part of me that, because everyone says in a fight game, don't let the judges, dictate the fight.
Right.
And back talking back on my first fight, I let the judges dictate that fight, and it, you can rewatch it and you can say, oh, you definitely won that fight, but it, I didn't win that fight. It could go either way with the judges scoring it.
For sure.
So the last thing I wanted the judges to see was me acting like I won. So if I didn't get that win, then that me dancing and showing that I think I won at least could have persuaded them a little bit, like, oh yeah, that guy's ready to keep fighting. He won.
Yeah, just give it to him. He got some moves out. He's really feeling himself. Yeah, just give it to him because we don't want to disappoint him. But no, you won that one straight up, unanimous decision. Correct me if I'm, was the first one a couple months ago, was that at Riverworks as well, or was that a different venue?
No, so that was I fought on the it's called Full Contact Promotion out there in Rochester. Shout out to that promotion. They've been on a great show, banger of fights. I was the first 3 fights, and me and my opponent had a dog fight. So if that's something fight fans don't want to see, I mean, I don't know what you're looking for at that point.
Yeah, well, I guess that brings me to my question then. So, like, brand new venue, first time fighting at Riverworks. What was that feeling like? Did that sort of get to you once those curtains opened up, or what was your thoughts walking down that ramp to the octagon there?
No, I feed off energy. So, I came out in a Jason mask. I was probably the only person that came out in a Halloween costume.
Yeah, you got to.
And then
season, man.
Just hearing everybody loving that alone I was feeding off that energy.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I felt like I kind of had to prove myself a little bit because it was my first time fighting there. you could have looked me up and said, oh, this guy lost his first fight. There's no way. You could have said anything you want, but I just felt like I had something to prove.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go out there. I wanted to handle some business. Put on a show and just give the people what they
You
want.
got to,
Are you
man.
not entertained?
Hey, they paid for the ticket. They paid for they gave up your time to go see you fight. And you just got to go out there and stand on business, man. That's all you got to do.
Exactly. Stand on business today. That's what we do around here.
So, speaking of standing on business, today, you're training obviously today. So, what was your schedule look like today? Because you got, breaking news, you got another fight coming up, I heard, December 9th, huh?
So
no,
I'll start with that question. That's in the works. There's definitely some fight news coming out. December 9th is a potential date.
Okay.
If not December, January. If I could fight tomorrow, give me the gloves, give me the mouthpiece. Let's go 3 rounds. I'm ready to fight.
Yeah.
But as of now, I am looking at December 9th. You just gotta stay tuned. Make sure it gets locked in a for sure fight. There's nothing signed saying it's a for sure, but it's a very high possibility that I'm gonna fight December 9th over there at Riverworks again.
Gotcha. So that's kind of a question, like you just mentioned. So with that being said, as a fighter, you still got to prep for that December 9th, like it's actually going to happen. So what's your day-to-day training up until then?
Yeah, my day-to-day, well, it doesn't matter to me if I have a fight coming up or not.
Yeah.
I have that mentality where you gotta stay ready so you don't get ready.
Boom.
So nothing in my schedule has changed, but a little bit of what my day looks like. I'll wake up at 3 a.m. and run 50 miles right off the bat. You know what I mean? Hard dog shit. You know what I mean? No, I'm just playing.
I was like, wow, 15, dog.
We know each other too, so I'm thinking, I don't know if he's waking up at 3 a.m., but I'm not going to tell him no. I don't want to make our guests look bad. You know what I mean? But
no. Realistically, I'll come in. Monday, you got to hit the ground running on Monday. So I come in the gym I came in about 11 o'clock. I sprint. I did hard sprints. Started the day the shittiest thing I could possibly think ever, and it's sprints. Mm-hmm. So I killed that workout. I did a little bit of technique class, get my technique going, and then I just I come back in the afternoon. I take a little break, go eat, refuel, rehydrate, and I'm back here. What time is it? 6:40. Just hit the bag a little bit. Held pads for some of my team. Now I'm about to go spar here in a minute, try and get those live round actions going.
Oh yeah. We don't want to hold you up too much back from that. So potentially December 9th, maybe December 10th, maybe sometime in January. Y'all going to have to stay tuned for that. Where can we follow you and maybe potentially stay up to date with that?
Yeah, you can follow my IG. It's going to be Mixon01. I post a lot, so you'll see training videos of me fighting, highlights of my fights. Dates of fights, you're gonna see all that. So drop me a follow, and then I want everyone to kind of follow the journey that I take, trying to make it to that professional level, and I want everyone to come up there with me.
Hey, day by day, brick by brick is what we say. So,
for sure.
These days moving on, you're getting closer, brother. I'm really proud of you to see what you're doing. I love the energy, bro. Like I was watching your last fight, man. That shit was. Like just hearing the commentators say, oh, he's really feeling. He's really got this one. Oh, he's really not making the other guy too happy with what he's doing in there. So that mind game is a different ball game, man. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, I'll say for me coming out, that's like you said, my first fight at that venue. Mm-hmm. All those people know about me as off my first fight, like I said, and what they hear about me training.
Right.
I'll be you can damn, I just lost my train of thought. Where was I going? Oh yeah.
Pick it up.
So for me to come out, my first fight at this venue, and get second runner up of fight of the night. It was between me and this other matchup, and I was very early I was the third fight out of I think 10 plus fights.
Yeah, so you really gotta really gotta make a stamp if you're like the third one in.
Yeah, if you're early on.
And I came in there and I put on a show. Me and my opponent, I'm not even gonna take all credit, but we put on a fight for these fans, and we almost won fight of the night at my first venue. There's only so much that speaks, that just shows the potential outlook on how much more exciting I'm going to be as a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just excited for it.
Definitely, man. Go put that work in. So where you at? Right? Are you're at the gym in WNY MMA or what did you say?
Yeah, I'm over here at WNY MMA.
Shout out them.
Getting some work in here.
Shout out them for real. And then all right, yeah. So I mean, cap it off here. Like I said, we really appreciate your time, man. We really appreciate your time. I know you got a busy day today. So we really appreciate you taking time, come in and chat with us, and we're looking forward to talking to you soon, man.
For sure. If you don't mind, one more thing.
Oh yeah, the floor is yours.
I just want to shout out all my teammates. They got me ready for that fight and this fight coming up. We got 3 fighters coming up to fight this weekend at 500 Pearl. It's Caster Cone's promotion.
On the roof?
And one of our guys, he's undefeated, so he's gonna go in there and put on a dogfight as well. So if you guys like violence, like fighting, pop out at 500 Pearl this weekend.
There you go.
Get you a ticket and let's have a good time.
Yeah, I didn't know 500 Pearl did fight.
No, that's pretty cool.
I didn't either.
He said, "I gotta get me in there, right?"
Like a battle on top of the rooftop, man. Goddamn. But
what got you fighting? What got you fighting? Like you boxer previously, or?
You say who's fighting?
No, I said what got you fighting? Like what made you start fighting MMA?
Oh, I just honestly, I was just really high one day, and I was
That'll do it.
I was like, let me go find out if this fighting stuff is like as cool as it looks. And it turns out it was actually even cooler than it looked. So I just kind of fell in love with it. I have an addictive personality, and I just fell in love with the game, and I got addicted to the game.
There you go. He was on his Nate Diaz. He said, "Let me just get in there and see what's up."
Yeah, we're definitely. If we get your cassette, we're definitely clipping that one, and that's going up. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate your time, and until next time, we all got to make our way to the fight. So we're gonna have to stay posted on when that is. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Mixon, thanks for stopping by, brother.
Woo!
Yeah.